Hello, I'm back in Stardew Valley. Probably gonna be a bit lower energy today because I haven't eaten much this past couple days. I hardly ate at all yesterday. But we move forward, you know. We continue to move, we keep going. I believe I have, yeah, the omelette thing to do. And this to do. Which I looked a little bit more into what I can use for this quest. And I think I have a good idea where I'm gonna go. Sell those. Hey, money. Very cool. Little bit of stuff ready for harvest. These grapes. Right, and we were waiting for taro root to be fully grown to feed to those fish. Not there yet. Right, and these are pineapples. Fruit trees up here. Very cool. So, for orange, it seems pretty obvious to use copper ore. Green. Fiber. Fire quartz would be a good one for red. I might start another shed of these for fire quartz. We're not going to use that. So sap and void essence are the other things I have. Some amount of abundance of. Not a whole lot. Not as much as I'd like to have, but... Now void essence. And the other colors we buy, red and blue, we buy. I wonder, should I go ahead and purchase another shed for the quartz, or should I wait on that? I want to say I wait. Because I don't really have much space here to play with. But yeah, I'm gonna run along to the mines because... From here, for red, I can buy... $100 cherry bombs, which is just 4,500. And now I can also go to the saloon. Now I have the key to the town, I just remembered. I'll accept that just because I'm currently growing pineapples. I don't think I'll be able to ship 100 within 19 days, but... I should have bought the eggs for Gus's famous omelette. I'll do that now. And it might be 12 by, the time I get back to. I have the key to the town, which lets me get into the saloon anytime I want. But I think obviously he's still only gonna be working the bar. From 12 onward. Having the key to the town doesn't change the working hours sort of thing. So that's 10, 10, 24. While I'm here. Then I can hurry back. And he's still sleeping, but I can throw these in here in the meantime. There is a Joja Cola vending machine over there, but I'm not gonna buy 100 individual Joja Colas. Allegedly, he sells them at the saloon. Under no special conditions. Like, I don't think it matters that Joja has fallen. But no. Just running this machine absolutely dry. Okay, this isn't taking as long as I expected it to. And that's our blue. Just in case. Howdy, Harvey. Is that Elliot and Emily? I keep forgetting to bring that mummified bat with me to the island, because I could give it to, Professor Snail, or whatever his name was. So, 100 red, orange, yellow, blue, purple, and green. Gets me 35 Qui gems. And I don't think there was anything else useful I could do with that. The next best thing I can start buying from this guy is Galaxy Souls, I would say, but that's gonna take many moons of doing quests for him. Yeesh. It's also not raining. So I can't even do that other thing I would have been able to do while I was here. If it was raining. Let's just return to the valley. Oh, I don't have my pan on me. right? Because it's mostly unneeded. And it seems these days I seem to be carrying all kinds of crap on me at most times. And I don't need to. Let's do legend. These. And as for the treasure chest, it's an easy 5k, but it's also a pretty addition to the fish tank. Alright, so Sandy's birthday is a can't miss it kind of day, because she doesn't like me very much, so I need to fix that. Yesterday, I spent quite a few hours playing through Sonic Forces. Which I played for the first time quite a long time ago. As a wee lad on my PlayStation. Whichever PlayStation it was, I don't know if it was like 3. Feels like it would have been a 3, maybe a 4. And that was pretty fun. It's cool to revisit the game. I like revisiting childhood games every now and again, once in a while. Yeah, we have plenty of tubers to get some more taro root growing. For now, though, do that. Now I only need a minimum of 4 blue discus for them to have that chance to produce bananas each day. But you know, whenever they ask for another type of item to grow their population, probably give it to them anyway, just so they don't stay demanding it. Would be pretty annoying. Alright, so I can grow all of that. Let's pet the rabbits. Just so they stay happy. Let's see how much. Okay, we have quite a bit of stuff in there. Now the fair is next week. So I ought to save some iridium quality produce. For that. And let's see here. Iridium. Fish. I have iridium fish. So with this plus the things up there. So that's 4. 5. 6. Dib 7. Let's actually just do these. I was gonna do egg as well, but let's just do that. Animal stuff. Fish. And even though it's not iridium, I think you get points for diversity, so some gold quality fruits and veg. Apple, grape, pineapple. Yeah, that's my Grange display picked out. I'm gonna go check up on something, and in the meantime, or at the same time, I'm also gonna do this. Just wanted to double check the resources here. Does this move buildings thing let me do any building? It does. Ooh. So I can move buildings anytime without needing Robin to be working. Cool. I might invest in one of these at some point, but I kind of want a nicer layout for my farm before I do that. If I wanted to, I could make this right now. And if I wanted to, I could make this right now. And if I really wanted to, I am able to make this right now. Part of me still feels like I want to save up for this one. Desert obelisk would make it far easier to visit Sandy, go on a Skull Cavern run. Go to the Desert Festival. Never have to wait, never have to use resources on desert totems, but to be honest, the desert totem is honestly pretty cheap compared to the island totem, which takes a whole dragon tooth. So it's like I can just save some time and effort by just getting the monolith. The Staff of Return is also another must-have. Should get my hands on that. Honestly, as soon as I'm able. Damn, I have so many blackberries. I'm also kind of curious about these. I have 1, 2, 3. Only 5 things left here. They are the Golden Mask and Golden Relic. Which are a desert treasure. I should try the treasure totems at the desert. Strange Doll appears to have a chance to be found almost anywhere. But that goes without saying, because that's the one I already have. But the one I don't have, apparently Secret Note 18. Oh, I've never followed that. Yeah. Okay, so that's an easy one to get. I did that. Yeah, that's easy. I can grab that. Also is the prehistoric scapula. Can be found in the forest town. Dropped from skeletons or dropped from bone nodes. And this palm fossil can be found in the desert, forest, beach, and bone nodes. So it seems like a few of these I can just try to get lucky with the totems, the treasure totems. The strange doll is easy. I just apparently forgot about the thing in the desert. That secret note. We can also try to make things a little easier by planting more mystic trees. So let's see if we can... obtain any more mahogany trees or seeds. None. Alright. No more extra mahogany seeds today. Do have a spare treasure totem in there as well. I'm gonna look at food in a sec. I wanna see what good, foraging foods there might be. Believe, yeah, tomorrow's a rain day for the valley, but not for the island. Ooh. Got a large pumpkin. And some cranberries. Let's get our farmer's lunch. So damn, that's a 3x3 area, so normally like 9 pumpkins. And I got 27. So 3x the yield is pretty good. I'm not gonna cap. That's pretty epic. Now the next batch of pumpkins gonna get planted. No, we haven't celebrated the Stardew universe version of Halloween up to this point, aside from just attending the festival or whatever. So we could put out a jack-o'-lantern this year, just for the kicks. Right. Ship. Yes. Man, that's a nice amount of money. An enjoyable amount. For sure, for sure. But okay. Right, tomorrow it's the wife's birthday. Mustn't forget that, but now I wanna just look through food here. Pancakes are a +2 foraging. Bread, cave carrot, and eggplant gets a survival burger. +3 foraging. Bread, cave carrot, and eggplant. I have plenty of cave carrots I can put in the fridge. And I guess I have some eggplants. drink a couple triple shots. Oh well, one. Bring a couple. Drink one now. Just what I'm gonna do is run around with this +3 foraging. And I want to forage, you know, just harvest every tree I see. I don't know if I already got tea, but I'm buying it just in case. Yeah, I did ship 1 green tea. Oh. What does green tea do? +30 max energy. And a little speed boost. Let's run up in here real quick. Perfect ice rod. What's so perfect about it? Okay, the burger has run out, but still just grabbing what trees I can. May as well on the way back to the farm. And that got us a few hundred sap, so that's nice. As well as a decent bit extra wood, which I won't complain about. And now I can sleep again. Where's the wife? She's out here engrossed in her music. Well, here's a cake for your birthday. I assume she only... Oh no, she does love it. Okay. I gave her the cake knowing the risks of, like, maybe she would only kind of like the cake, not love it. But I gift her amethyst all the time. She's sitting on piles and piles of amethyst. It seemed, more thoughtful to get her just a cake for the birthday. Let's harvest all this corn. You know something I haven't heard in a long time? And you know what? I never want to hear again in my life. After the hate watch I'm probably gonna do later, since I've reminded myself about it. That old video of like the kid glazing corn, just talking about how he loves corn. That video and the like musical remix of it. Ugh, hate both of those things. But for some reason I love inflicting pain upon myself just to feel something, so I might hate watch it later. For how much I do it, I really do hate the concept of hate watching. Whenever I hear other people talk about, like, I am hate watching this thing, I'm like, bruh, you got free will, you know, you could just not do that. But I do it all the time. The only thing is I don't think of it as hate watching, I just think of it as inflicting, like, mental pain upon myself by watching something I hate. But, you know, I guess logistically what I'm doing is hate watching whenever I do that. How are we looking on the animals, by the way? Cream and vanilla, 3 hearts. Okay. They're the only 2 animals I have now that aren't at max hearts just yet. So that's become a main goal, is to get them the rest of that way. Right. This is gonna be one banger Grange display next week. And I can't think of anything else I can do to spend the day. So I'm just gonna move on. I'm probably just gonna do chores today and then sleep again, because tomorrow's Sandy's birthday. I can do the things I need to do there. Tomorrow's Sandy's birthday, so I probably won't have time to go to the islands, but it's not raining there anyway, so I don't need to. Of course, I'm gonna sell those for the little bit of extra cash. Alright, so my chores today are basically already done. Just making sure all the rabbits did get out. Oh, right. No. Grab these. Especially since, yeah, this is a legend rose, so it's the most important one to age when it's ready. I can probably get Robus to 10 hearts today. Oh, maybe not actually, since I don't have gold quality horseradish. That's fine though. I'll at least just go give him the gift. And as for Sandy, I'll probably bring her the iridium rabbit's foot and replace it in my Grange display with an iridium egg or something. I mean, I've already got plenty of other items in the Grange display that will undoubtedly bring it to the max amount of points I'm able to earn. Okay, still just 9 out of 10, but the invisible point system that exists has the number going a little bit higher because of that, so Pam wants a ruby. And as part of my goals for this playthrough, I could try to, by the end of it, have a shed full of crystallariums for each gem type that's able to be reproduced. So I've got one for jade, I'm talking topaz, ruby. I don't know if frozen tears work. Fire quartz, regular quartz, emerald. Maybe these diamonds, aquamarine, amethyst. But I don't think I need most of those in like mass quantities, so if I did do that, it would just be a for fun thing. Alright, large egg replacing the animal or the rabbit's foot. Because this is going to Sandy. To make her happy on her B-day. Well, actually, just to get it out of the way, I think I'll take the mummified bat. to the island. And since it's Monday, pick up the new Kui quest that should be available. Therefore, what was it, that? No, it was a coconut, right? I'll make a warp totem, desert warp totem. And I'll take the boat to the island first. Those guys have 4 now. See, I'm gonna go take the boat to the island. Where I'm bringing the mummified bat. I'm gonna grab the next Kui quest. And then I'm just gonna warp totem to the desert. For Sandy. Visit her on her birthday. I should have brought the treasure totem with me, but I also don't mind waiting until I have more. I almost said all 5, but that's not accurate to what I meant. Wait, are these mahogany trees too, by the way? I should grab these while I'm here for the seeds. The seeds can get me more mystic trees. Don't know, are these just pine or what kind of... They don't drop seeds, okay. They are just their own tree. And they don't need no man. Ooh, find 4 prismatic shards. That is a 40 gem quest. But even though this one is only 20, and I'm not going to complete it for the record because it's the one that has the legend too, it would let me farm legend 2s and get multiple fish ponds, producing legend rows, so I'm going to take that one. Does the legend 2 require rain? Hold on. No, I think they could be caught anytime, any weather. Yeah. It just needs to be in that one lake at the top of the mountains. Let's go dig some. Just in case we get lucky. Crack open the bone things. And there's also these mahogany trees here too. mud. Alright. Let's stop by here. I've got the bat for you. Oh, and these two, I guess. I'll remind myself of your stock. And I'll get out of here. Oh, right. Something else you needed to do while we were here. Let's grab that thing that I forgot to get before. As it was originally available to me. Actually, I'm here to give you a birthday gift. Thank you, this is great. And we gained 4 extra hearts with her. Why not? Hey, Emily. Let's give Emily a gift. You like, pineapples, Emily? Return to the valley. And then straight from here, I can go to town. To donate this doll. Not that I super care about how these things are organized, but what's safe for fun? We put all the dolls together. Nope, I should go home first. Okay. And I'm gonna turn my brain on for a second to have fruit resources, these sorts of things. Those. One of these. And I have seeds. I can make 2 more of those. Vibrant stone. Ooh, and this stuff is ready now. We're gonna definitely go back to the desert at some point and try out a few of those. And without blocking Abigail's path to her little area there, I'm gonna do that. Oops. Now we do this, this, this. Alright, I need the fishing rod. This. Put that on with one of these and one of these. And now we're running up to catch some Legend 2s. Mines. That makes me really happy that we just got another golden animal cracker. guy actually has a low chance of biting, it seems, which makes sense considering you're supposedly able to catch multiple. Right, are we gonna get one of these to bite? Alright. Let's call it a day on that fishing session. Although we lose a day tomorrow because we'll be attending the fair. So we need to hope that the day after that gets us a legend too. Alright, whatever, let's just go to bed. Another recipe. Let's get the fish put away. Keep the bait for when I'm done with the other bait. Roe. Geode. Walnuts. And actually the animal crackers. I have one rabbit that hasn't had one yet, Vanilla. So she can get that. Now all my rabbits produce double. Also, no reason I can't double the legend. grapes I don't care so much about, but the ancient fruit I should definitely eat a farmer's lunch for. And all of these are ready too, so why not? $10K, $13K, 11K. Alright. Nice. Bring everything for my grange. Is that normally what you look like? Go ahead. We have plenty of weapons at home, but, you know, feel free. There's my fish. Animal produce. And fruits. You know, I've never really ventured down this way. I didn't know they held a little barbecue over here. That's neat. I know about this fortune teller. And everyone's just chill with that being set up there. I mean, it appears like they've fully moved or removed some headstones to be able to set up there. Like, is that okay? I don't think that's okay. Okay, that's nice and easy. I'll just take the prize ticket. Which I can get just for winning the Grange display thing. And then I don't need to waste any time playing mini games or gambling. I've already done my fair share of gambling. At the fair. Wow, thanks. We'll have to see as well if there's if I have any fish food. What the best fish food I currently have is. So let's see. Okay, dish of the sea. We'll just bring the dish of the sea. Well, actually, we can bring the trout soup. So we're gonna be there all day. We'll run out of the fishing stat eventually. Bring the shrimp cocktail. Let's go +2. In that case, probably don't need the +1. Keep this on hand. I'm just gonna rock with this. Hopefully the fishing food will help a lot. I also keep forgetting there's this little shortcut here now. Eat this. Fishing 3. At this point, I'd be happy with even just one showing up. I'm quite surprised there hasn't been one yet. Ooh, grab that quick, there we go. Almost didn't notice for a second. And a fish stew, nice. Intriguing. Alright. I feel it's appropriate I make another search here. The Legend 2 is one of the 5 legendary fish that must be caught for the extended family quest. Can only be caught when the quest is active, but more than one can be caught per quest. I'm fishing in a suitable location. It could be caught at any time in any season, under any weather. So, in short, I'm doing everything right. It itself is just taking its sweet ass time showing up. Alright. Then back to it, I guess. This is it. But it's jolting around so much. I don't care about the fucking treasure chest. I got it anyway. Please give me 2. At least. Well, that's the most I can get, but please give me 2. Dang, just 1. But 1 is better than none, you know? I wonder if you can make Legend 2 bait. I honestly forgot that a detail about the extended family legends is that they don't have the same outline or the same icon as the regular legendaries, so that threw me off. Really just surprised me. Alright, here, let's had my fishing buff ran out when that guy bit, by the way? I didn't notice, but it's out now, so... Eat a stew. I'll probably put my legendary fish in the in my main fish tank. Oh my god, that's so annoying what just happened. The treasure got close twice, and I just missed it. Alright. Well yeah, I might put the legendary fish in the fish tank once I get enough legend 2s to reasonably replace all of them. Obviously, I think for now I leave my regular legend in. Replace one of the other 2 legendaries with the legend 2. And then just replace fish as I get more and more legend 2s. I'm not gonna replace the blue discus for now. Oh. 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 I was about to say, we should have enough time to get at least another one. In the middle of that, I was thinking that, and was going to say it. But then I realized how it was moving, and okay. So we can replace both the non-legend legendaries that I have. Oh. This feels like one. This has got to be one. Okay. I'm not gonna get angry about that, but I'm a little pissed off at the treasure chest for being all distracting. Why would I not be allowed to throw out a weapon? Guess maybe so you can't do it on accident, but like... Alright. I'm getting a little tired of fishing, and I did catch 2. So I will call it there on the fishing. Let's get back home. We can take care of some other stuff. Let's start aging this legend 2 row. Right off the bat. Got plenty of chests I know I can dump stuff in. Fishing food. Extra spinners. And we know what we're gonna do with these guys. Which is they sell for quite a lot, but obviously the intention with them has always been to don't do this, thank you. The intention has always been to do this. There we go. Now tuck our other legendary fish safely away in there. The last of their row may as well be aged. There's some more legend row there too. And this for an extra 5k. And tomorrow's weather says that, as per usual, the stupid frickin' island is gonna be bright and sunny. No babies. I should make some more omelets so I can make some more farmers' lunches. Should still have plenty of... Yep, plenty of parsnips. Plenty. Could restock on the milk and eggs though. In fact, to save on space, I may just make them straight into omelets. I'll eat one of those. And then make quick work of these. Does Pam take the day off if it's raining? No sign up there, so... Yeah, she's on her way. So all I need to do here, all I came for to do is use these. If I right click here. Yep. We fill up every spot. I already got one of the new things we needed. And then I'll just flatten this out and surely I'm able to go again. That little spot there unfortunately cut us off from one of the things I could have gotten. Over here looks more open. Okay, that's 3 out of 4. Yeah, and then this one we just need to go to like Ginger Island. And with time, probably find it there. Considering I failed the last quest by letting the time pass instead of completing it, I'm interested in seeing if I get a new selection right away, so... What I'll do here is, now that I've done that, warp to the beach, because it's right next to... the museum / library. Wait, so there's only 4 more items total? But there's these other spaces? Ugh. One away. Also, while I'm here, I got a lot of these from the desert just now. I didn't even... Like, I took notice that I was getting them, just not how many. That's pretty nice. That's nice. I like that. I like the addition of these treasure totems. That was a great idea for a way to get rid of the tedium of looking for treasure. Which would be tedious. At least a lot more so without just being able to use totems. So win or lose, he doesn't have a new quest until the following week. That's fair. But being called the dig site, I haven't dug much around here. And I'm curious, so... Obviously there's a couple of these treasure spots here already, but... I want to see about general loot as well. From non-treasure spots. See, the treasure spot just dropped some Omni Geodes. That gave a lot more. That gave stuff I do really want. Mahogany seeds. And a golden animal cracker. So yeah. Another leg. This is probably going to be a skull. Maybe like a tailbone or something, and then a spine, if I had to guess. It's called the dig site for a reason, you know. I may as well dig. See what all's here. Something is trying to enter my inventory here. Just a piece of coal. So, the horse always finds its way home. Right? If I go to bed here now... I'll wake up and my horse is there. Yep, there he is. Alright, before anything else, it's empty inventory time. Seeds, fruit, forage, anything. I mean, I'll definitely give this next cracker to one of the legend pools. Harvest from those guys. Collect the row. You. Sell the cloth for the extra cash. Other artifact here, cooked items. You, a couple golden coconuts. Sell that. Still have plenty of hair. Okay, I now have over 999 jade, which is insane. To be honest, I could start turning these grapes into raisins. Winter is obviously up next. And this grass won't do a big burst of growth at the start of that month because it's winter, so that'll be not a bad time to start managing it a little bit more, push it back, so this place doesn't become so overgrown. Just grabbing like some moss and stuff. Hmm. Although it may seem abrupt, I feel like this day is where I wrap up the session. I've just been a little sluggish today. And there's nothing that I'm dying to get done. in this game currently. There's of course plenty I want to do in this game, but as for right this moment, I just feel drained. Too drained to move towards any long-term goals. That said, it's not like this was an unproductive session. But I'm probably gonna go chill and, like, play more Sonic or something. I may even make a start on Sonic Adventure 2. Play through that before I start trying to 100% forces. Actually, I haven't even finished the Shadow portion of Sonic X Shadow Generations yet either. So I probably want to do that. Throw on some music or like a show or something and just unconsciously play through a game. It's the best way to play through any game, if you ask me. Alright. We did another 10-ish days. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna call it here. Peace.